3.2 million years ago, the continent of Africa. This is a world not yet our own, a world ruled by tooth and claw. Here, our most ancient ancestors took their first steps. They were not mighty hunters or kings of this savanna. They were small, vulnerable, and faced a daily struggle for survival. And for them, one act was more perilous than any other: raising a child in a world full of monsters. For this troop of 10, the day begins not on the ground, but high in the branches of an acacia tree. Here they found safety from the terrors of the night. But safety is temporary. Hunger drives them back to the ground, the most dangerous place to be. The descent is a moment of extreme vulnerability.
One by one, they move from the vertical world of the trees to the horizontal world of the plains. Once on the ground, social bonds are reaffirmed. These connections are the glue that holds their fragile society together. The search for food begins immediately. Their large brains, though small by our standards, demand constant fuel. They are not alone on this landscape. Other hominin troops are also searching for sustenance, and resources are scarce. A confrontation is inevitable. The lead male steps forward, his posture changing. This is a contest of intimidation, not a battle to the death. Our group is larger, more determined. The rival troop eventually relents, retreating to search for easier prospects elsewhere.
But new dangers quickly present themselves. A river cuts through the savanna, a barrier between them and richer foraging grounds. They know what lurks beneath the surface: giant prehistoric crocodiles, masters of the ambush. They must cross. They choose a shallow, wide point in the river, hoping to spot danger before it strikes. They make it across, hearts pounding. They have survived another of the savanna's hidden traps. But their relief is short-lived. It is the Dinofelis. It has shadowed them silently, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, when they are tired and their guard is down. The cat's strategy is simple: create chaos, isolate the weakest member, and strike. As the troop resumes foraging, the mother sets her infant down for a moment, allowing it to explore within arm's reach. This is the moment the hunter has been waiting for. The child is separated, even if only by a few feet. The lookout male on the rock suddenly freezes. His head snaps up, nostrils flaring. He lets out a sharp, barking alarm call. The troop explodes into action. The mother, in a flash of instinct, snatches her infant from the ground and pulls it tightly to her chest. The predator reveals itself. It is a Dinofelis, a specialist hunter of primates. It knows to target the slowest and weakest. A mother carrying her young is at a disadvantage. She is slower, less agile, a perfect target. But Australopithecus did not survive for millions of years by abandoning their own. What they have is courage and the power of the group. This is their only weapon.
The rest of the troop joins in from a distance. Their combined calls create a wall of sound, a cacophony of defiance. It is a desperate bluff, an attempt to appear larger and more formidable than they are, to make the predator hesitate. This crucial hesitation buys precious seconds. The mother uses this chance to create distance. The males grab fallen branches. They are not crafted weapons, merely extensions of their arms, but in this moment, they are lifelines. The standoff is a battle of wills. The predator's hunger against the hominin's instinct to protect their family.
She scrambles upwards, never letting go of her child. With their family safe,
The males begin a strategic retreat, facing the cat as they slowly back away towards the trees. Frustrated and outmaneuvered, the hunter gives up. The risk of injury is too high for a single meal. High in the branches, the troop regroups. The harrowing experience reinforces the bonds that keep them alive. The mother gently checks her infant for any injuries, her touch both a physical inspection and an act of profound comfort. They cannot stay here. The predator knows they are in this tree. They must find a safer place before nightfall. The attack has cost them precious foraging time. Now, hunger and fear drive them onward. But fortune can change quickly on the savanna.
The lead male spots something promising. This discovery is a lifeline. The fruit will replenish their energy and lift their spirits after the traumatic encounter. As they eat, they use found objects as simple tools, a hint of the ingenuity that will define their descendants. As dusk approaches, the search for a final sleeping place begins. They need a tree that is tall, strong, and difficult for predators to climb. The final ascent of the day. As they climb, the sounds of the savanna begin to change. The day animals fall silent, and the night hunters begin to call. They huddle together, a small family against a vast, indifferent wilderness. They have survived another day.
This constant life-or-death pressure to protect their uniquely helpless young was a powerful engine of change. It favored not the strongest individuals, but the most cooperative groups. Not the fastest, but the cleverest. The need to communicate threats, to coordinate a defense, and to maintain complex social bonds may have been the spark that ignited the growth of our brains.
Defending the next generation was not just an act of survival, it was an act of creation. It was on this anvil of parental danger that the first qualities of what we now call humanity were forged. For millions of years, Australopithecus survived using their wits and their unwavering commitment to each other. They held the line, ensuring that their children would live to see a new dawn and a new stage in the human story. But survival by escape and intimidation would not be enough forever. The world was changing, and our ancestors would have to change with it. The next step would require more than just finding tools. It would require making them. A new mind was dawning.